A long time ago, amongst the rolling hills of a peaceful land, Queen Ivana performs her new national anthem to her trusted servant. But due to sounding a hell of a lot like Disney's A Brand New World, and their copyright lawyers being shit hot, we've left that bit out.
What did you think about New Kingdom anthem?
It was alright. I didn't like the guitar bit.
What the hell was that?
Orcs, Your Highness! They're attacking the castle.
Get me my butter crown!
This game's going to get a destructive amount of turds splashed all over it, heads up. If you haven't watched this channel before, that's a good thing. I want to say that Aunt Stiller's Orcapult is bursting with charm, but I think the actual word I want is mania. Reset 64's Craptastic 2020 competition invited programmers to submit games of their own creation to win the prize of being named Craptastic Champion 2020. The twist, the programmers only had 4 kilobytes to play with. The digital display on your microwave uses more than that. I'll be scoring the games for my own amusement. Each positive comment I make sees the game get awarded with a shite. The more shites the better, and the game with the most shites at the end wins. Something totally worthless. So here's the synopsis. The player wants to smash this castle to bits. We have a catapult. Check. And we need projectiles. Cannonballs are too passé for Aunt Stiller, it would seem. So instead, orcs. I know next to nothing about sword and sorcery or fantasy. As far as I can tell, everything ends with the wizard will fix it with magic. So I thought that orcs were a bit like the trolls from the Billy Goat Gruff. I asked Queen Ivana if she would be an orc queen in the video, and it wasn't until I googled what that might look like that I realised I had to run to Ivana and beg for forgiveness before she googled it and contacted the police. You sword and sorcery people are into some weird shit, like Whitney Fox, author of Taken by an Orc, or Lily Hazel, author of Reeled by an Orc, or the author of the best title for one of these types of books, Maddie McNeil, with Orgasm. Moving on. You would think that flinging these green bastards at a big fucking castle would be pretty easy, but it isn't a pick up and play game. And if you have downloaded the game and dismissed it early on because nothing seems to do anything, it is essential that you read the manual, and I urge you to give it another try. Apart from anything else, the manual is hilarious. You can really see aspects of Stiller's humour coming through it. He's also done something that I've seen before in this competition and loved. The instructions are the manual for the purchaser of the catapult, with little quotes from enthusiasts of catapulting orcs in there. Once you've read the manual, you are almost ready to make some of these emerald coloured cunts airborne. Crikey, koala. Oh Christ, an Australian orc. Get in the fucking catapult.
Your Highness, you seem to have run out of rocks.
Wait! They're loading the catapult again. God be merciful.
Christ almighty, a fucking top hat and a monocle and everything. Jesus, this dick thinks he's going up in the world, which is ironic. Fire! Crikey! Fight McCullough!
You got one in, Your Highness?
Cheer your butt, smiley face.
Hitting the wall is all well and good, but we don't cause very much damage just slamming these dicks against the masonry. We need to use skill, judgment and timing here. The key factor is having the wind behind us to provide the extra little acceleration we need to get an orc over the wall. That is where these little flags on top of the orc hall come in. It's all about patience, timing and reflexes. Once you get an orc over the wall, he causes all merry hell. So, who's next? Sexy football with a bicycles. Oh, a monster till dust. Stop your fucking muttering and get into the catapult. Well, I guess you're Dutch then. I'm not even gonna bother coming up with a setup for this joke. Flying Dutchman. Fire! Woo! No! 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 Ah, fucking hell, have I got killed in a video again? This is really going to start affecting my life insurance policy. Moving on. The wind isn't entirely an ally in this game. Once the orc is launched, the wind will blow it from side to side, but thankfully you have a little control over him, and if you keep him dead center, you're causing a lot of damage in that castle. There is a special orc that's well up for a scrap. This guy. I think he's been drinking all day and the sun hasn't helped. If you can get him in, it will make it the worst day of the castle dwellers' lives. By which I mean that they're probably going to be torn limb from limb and eaten while they're fully aware of it. And the castle will seek its revenge.
From hell's heart I stab at thee. For hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee.
Destroy the castle before it destroys your catapult. There are 4 castles to take out, and it gets harder with each castle. The last castle is really challenging due to the regularity of the catapult smashing shit coming from it, and you'll need to exercise the greatest discipline and patience to stand any chance of beating it, but it can be done. It's a pleasant game to look at, bright and colourful, though in no way a complex work of modern art, but charming in its own way. And these dudes, simple as they are, really tickle me when they're leaping about. The 2 playing screens add a good multitasking challenge as you try to reset the catapult while keeping your last launched lump flying through. And it's the challenge that this game really does best at. I enjoyed most of the games in the competition, but this one stands out for me. It really is worth having another go at if it didn't grab you the first time you played it. So, finish reading the end of this chapter of Orcgasm. We'll get to the scoring.
One in.
Feel my good
From hell's heart.
Keep going.
From hell's heart.
That's brilliant. I don't think it's going to get better than that, but let's do one more.
Highness, attacking the castle.
Well, during that fiasco, Orcapult managed to pick up 12 points. Not bad at all, my boy, not bad at all. That takes it to joint third place on the leaderboard, with Hoops, Russian space control man, fucking janitor thing, pushing out Kung Fu Fighter. I'll give you a foot massage next time I see you if you like, share and subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. Good night!